got a new show for y'all.
Man, we got a damn good show for y'all today, man.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the ACLU. Y'all know what that stands for? The American Civil Liberties Union. Right?
We fitting to enter the progressive mind. It's delusional.
That's what it stands for, right? American Civil
Liberties Union,
right?
The American Civil Liberties
they help
Union.
women to get the right to vote in this country.
For blacks,
People to have equal rights in this country.
yeah.
But now they ain't got shit to do because, we didn't did anything that needs to be done. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So now they taking on the whole transgender movement. And we came across this article.
And let me just say, this article is insane.
Man, it's gross. It is sick. It is grotesque.
It is so superficial. I mean, no rational person could believe this.
Well, they got nothing else to do. Man, we ain't got the Klan out here. Women can vote. They got to do something.
When we read this article to you, it feels like something that should be up on a Babylon Bee. That's what it feels like. It feels like a joke from start to finish, but they're dead serious.
All right, let's go to the article. Okay, you scan in.
4 myths about trans athletes debunked.
Yeah,
okay.
They're going to debunk those myths, huh? Let's go down to the bottom. I'm going to start picking up from the fact. Okay, we're going to make that bigger. Let me read this, man. Fact. Including trans athletes will benefit everyone. Myth. The participation of trans athletes hurts cis women.
That's a myth? So when I see a man whooping a woman's ass in MMA, that's a myth?
Let me read it.
What the hell? Oh, my God.
Many who oppose the inclusion of trans athletes erroneously claim that allowing trans athletes to compete will harm cisgender women.
First of all, let's get it straight. Stop calling natural women cisgender.
No, just because they know that they're a woman.
Yeah. Stop doing that. Stop forcing your language on us.
Yeah, we already know what we are. You don't have to come up with a new term for us.
Yeah.
Y'all the one coming up with all these terms for yourself. Won't you just stick to your little fairy tale y'all got going and leave us in reality?
Alone.
All right, let me read. Hey, Kim, stop cutting me off when I'm reading. Look, this divide and conquer tactic gets it exactly wrong. Excluding women
That's a tactic?
Yeah, excluding women who are trans hurts all women.
What the fuck?
It invites gender policing that could subject any woman to invasive tests or accusations of being too masculine or too good at that sport to be a real woman. What in the hell? Look,
how many times have that happened?
If that was going to happen, what's that one tennis?
Serena.
That girl is built like a damn tank.
Yeah.
She's built. She's got a nice
She's
body.
a damn Amazon.
That's not the typical physique.
Serena Williams like a damn Terminator.
Right? She doesn't have the typical physique of a woman.
She has the typical physique of a woman. It's just...
Man, she's muscular as shit. If what you said in that article was true, they would have banned her from playing tennis because she's been dominating. Have you seen her with a top on? She gets sitting there like this. Damn shoulders. Then she do this. Throwing her hair around. I'm like, hold up, something's off.
Yeah, she's a powerful woman.
That's BS
man.
what they said. Let's go to the next myth. I think I read enough into that one, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me go and keep reading it, man. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm going to read. There's some more good stuff in here. Further, this myth reinforces stereotypes that women are weak and in need of protection.
They are.
Compared to men, politicians have used the protection trope time and time again, including in 2016 when they tried banning trans people from public restrooms by creating the debunked bathroom predator myth. The real motive is never about protection. It's about excluding trans people from yet another public space. They're not excluded from any public space. You go in the bathroom based on what's between your legs. There ain't nobody saying they can't go to the bathroom.
Stereotypes. That's not a stereotype. Women are weaker than men, or women are more vulnerable than men. That's not a stereotype. That's a scientific fact. That's not a stereotype.
Nobody's saying they can't compete. Go into the restroom. You just got to go in the dudes.
Yeah.
Like if a transgender, like some of them that be looking like women.
Yeah.
I've been standing at there. I was like, "Hey fellas, we got a live one here." Hey, girl, what you doing in here? It's a bunch of dicks pissing in here.
What's wrong with you?
I can see that point of the argument, too, but hey, you put yourself in that position.
Yeah. Just because you put on a dress doesn't make you a woman. And protecting women because they're vulnerable and weaker than men, that's not a stereotype. That's what a moral society does.
Yeah, but see.
But you know what? They're taking transgender men, putting them in a cell with women, and they're raping the women and having kids.
They're not raping them. Women want to get fucked.
Yeah, probably that too.
Because the women in jail, they ain't getting out.
But
you transgender. Oh, you a woman, though, but you got one of those? Man, you know what? Man, it's been a while. You look crazy as hell, but you know what? I'm desperate. I'm going to go on over here and bend over here at this bar. And when you go by going for your commissary or your quality time out there on the basketball court or some yard time, just go ahead and pull it out and just slam it in between these bars.
All right, that's enough. Look, we just proved you wrong. I gave you a scenario that happened in female prisons. Yeah. I named you a scenario that's happened in women's sports. There's a stereotype, but that stereotype is true.
Yeah, okay, look, let me say this, Kevin. Men and women are different. See, this bothers women when men go into the restroom. See, if a woman dresses up and a trans man goes in a men's restroom, we don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care, because, we're not.
Because if that trans man try to do something, he's going to get dealt with.
Yeah, but ain't no trans man going to try to do nothing to no real man. That's still a woman.
Yeah.
Biologically.
Yeah, trans woman going to try to come off like, dude, I'm not scared of her.
Yeah, women
not one bit. But a woman can be very overpowered by a man posing as a woman.
Yeah.
Did you see the distinguishing difference?
All right, let me keep reading.
Can you set those apart as different? Huh?
ACLU? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. On the other hand, including trans athletes will promote value of non-discrimination and inclusion among all student athletes. As longtime coach, sports policy expert Helen Carroll explains, efforts to exclude subsets of girls. Subsets of girls. It's not a girl. It's not a subset neither. It's a whole entire different category.
You're either a girl or you're not.
Yes.
There's no layers to being a woman.
It's subsets of girls. It's a subset. See, this is girl with a vagina. This one has a tallywhacker.
A what?
A tallywhacker.
A tallywhacker?
That's a term white people made up for it so it don't sound so bad. You want me to call it a dick like everybody?
No, I prefer you call it a cock.
Yeah, it's more masculine, right?
It's more masculine. This woman has a gash. This woman has a cock.
Let me read, man. Dr. Mary Fry adds that youth derive the most benefits from athletics when they are exposed to caring environments where teammates are supported by each other and by coaches.
Nah.
Banning some girls from athletics.
Banning some girls? We're not banning girls. We're banning them.
And they're not banned.
Who the hell is banning girls from women's sports?
Hey, they're not banning. They're banning dudes, and we're not saying those dudes who think they're women can't they're banned from competing. They just have to compete with the other people with dicks on them.
Hey, calm down, your anxiety's kicking in.
That's just driving me crazy over here. It's like talking to a kid.
See, I honestly said they banning girls from women's sports.
I feel like I'm an adult talking to my kid. Eat your vegetables, healthy for you. And they're like, nah, it's just nasty. I know it's. All right, let me keep reading. Let's go to the next myth. I read enough.
Yeah, trans athletes.
Let me read it.
Let me do some reading, man. Trans athletes do not have an unfair advantage in sports. That's a fact.
Go to the myth.
What's the myth? Trans athletes' physiological characteristics provide an unfair advantage over. There we go with that cis athlete.
Hey, come back to us.
Where the hell is fact checkers when you need them? You know how much missing context, misinformation from that one statement, they don't get fact checked?
That's a straight lie.
All of it's a lie.
The world records in sports. Who's the fastest person in the world? Ain't no chick. Wonder why? Because she ain't got no dick hanging. She ain't got that testosterone. That's what separates men from women. Chemically, but still, it's all wired in the brain too, man.
It's bone structure.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just shaped different. When you look at a woman's hips and a man's hips,
you put hips.
You get turned on when you see a woman's hips. I want to penetrate that. When you look at a man's hips, you get turned off.
Yeah.
Because, genetically, we're just different. We're shaped different. We got different bone structure. Banning women for women. Sports is like banning chicken from chicken soup.
What?
I said banning women from women's sports is like banning chicken from a chicken coop.
Chicken soup.
Coop. It's like banning chickens out of chicken coop for being a...
Man, shut up. Let me keep reading.
I said soup first time, but I meant coop.
Okay, women and girls who are trans face discrimination and violence that makes it difficult to even stay in school. Now, that's horrible if that's the case. That still don't mean you can go ahead and just bash a damn chick's head in because you're a dude and you want to be a girl in a
Can I say
competitive
something?
event.
What you said as that first paragraph?
According to the...
Women and girls who are trans face discrimination and violence. I mean, you're saying you're facing discrimination and violence. How about the woman that has to put up with your bullshit in sports, in the locker rooms?
Yeah, they feel like they've been...
You're facing violence, but the women that have to put up with your garbage, that's not violence?
Yeah. According to the U.S. Trans Survey, tell me you a damn biased poll without telling me you're a biased poll. U.S. Trans Survey. 22% of trans women who were perceived as trans in school were harassed so badly they had to leave school because of it. Another 10% were kicked out of school. The idea that women and girls have an advantage because they are trans ignores the actual conditions of their lives.
Wait a minute, what the... The idea that women and girls have an advantage because they are trans
ignores the actual conditions of their lives. What the hell does that even mean? Let me read it again.
Wait a minute. The idea that women and girls
have
I get it.
The women and girls they talking about are the dudes.
You talking about, I get it. You're supposed to put, for women, men, and for girls, you're supposed to put boys in there.
Look, the idea that men and boys have an advantage because they are trans ignores the actual conditions of their lives.
That makes sense now. I had to fix it for you.
Yeah, trans athletes vary in athletic ability, but just like cisgender athletes. No, they ain't like cisgender athletes.
Cisgender.
See, when cisgender athletes are competing, I don't even know I'm using that word. When I'm competing against other dudes. Actual swinging dicks is what we like to call them, right? Women, when they compete, they're actually competing with other breastfeeding, gash having between legs women. You comparing apples to oranges. Let me keep reading. Back up on them. I'm tired. Well, let me read this.
The person's genetic makeup and internal and external reproductive anatomy are not useful indicators.
And if it's not a good indicator, how many women compete in the NBA? How many women in the NFL? I'm talking about people with a gash between their legs.
If your private parts is not a perfect indicator, come on.
Major League Baseball. How many women with the gash is competing against dudes with the tallywhackers?
Man, stop calling it that. For some reason, that just triggers the shit out of me when you say tallywhacker. Just say cock. You tallywhacker son.
Not useful indicators of athletic performance. Wow. According to who is this doctor? Dr. Joshua D. Safer.
That sounds like an alias.
For a trans woman athlete who meets NCAA standards, there is no inherent reason why her psychological characteristics...
Physiological.
Oh,
physiological, mother.
Okay, I'm going to get this. This is a white person's word. I'm going to get this shit. Physiological.
Start over and act like you just started reading it.
There is no inherent reason why her physiological characteristics related to her athletic performance should be treated differently from the physiological characteristics of a non-transgender woman.
What? What the? Wait a minute. For a trans woman athlete who meets NCAA standards, there's no inherent reason why her physiological characteristics, they talking about tits and gash, related to athletic performance, should be treated differently from the physiological characteristics of a non-transgender
They're saying
woman?
there's no difference. That's all they're saying.
Wait a minute. That shit is confusing as shit.
How many women?
That's a damn riddle right there.
How many women? I'm talking about the people with the gash between the legs. How many of them compete professionally in boxing against men?
Man, why you keep kicking that damn dead horse?
Because there's all kinds of scientific data to show that this is garbage.
I know that. I'm trying to figure out these damn riddles we read.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the next myth. Debunked. Fact: trans girls are girls.
Bullshit.
Look, sex is
Trans girls are girls.
Look,
No, trans girls are trans girls.
look. Sex is binary, apparent at birth, and identifiable through singular biological characteristics. Sex is binary, apparent at birth, and it's apparent. Like they said, your gender is assigned at birth. They're not assigning your gender at birth. They looking, okay, it's got a cock. This is a dude. They ain't signing shit. That's what you was born with. They ain't giving out dicks at birth. Hey, go get me a this is what we got ordering for a dick.
What you want this baby to be, huh? Hey, we got any more dicks back there? I need 2 more dicks. Yep, they're twins. Boy, right? You want a boy? Yeah, I need 2 dicks. You got 2 dicks?
Hey, Kim, look.
Sorry, man, we out of dicks.
You're going to have to go with the gash. We got some more inventory coming in next month. We can change the shit later, you know? Yeah, that's a pretty little keys you got there. Mm-hmm. Man, let me keep reading. Girls who are trans are told repeatedly that they are not real girls, and boys who are trans are told they are not real boys. Non-binary people are told...
You know what, Keith? I'm tired of this shit.
Let me read
You know what? You know, I'm getting real... I'm fed up with this shit. This shit's starting to piss me off. You know what, man? I'm going to go to a gay club and say, y'all want to play some football? Yeah, I want to see the real men in here. Get a bunch of trans women. Sorry, y'all kick the ball to me. Right, now go back. I'm gonna fuck y'all up. I'm gonna stiff arm the shit out of you. I'm gonna clothesline some of you. I'm gonna put some of y'all on the ground.
I'm returning for a touchdown. Who's going to tackle me?
I'm gonna hit your ass like Walter Payton, bitch. I'm gonna run right through your ass. I'm gonna try to hurt you.
Hey.
And when I go through you,
hey,
I'm a.
Hey, you need to calm down.
No, man, these people need to be taught a lesson. They're so ignorant and so delusional, they're going to put themselves in harm's way. I'm trying to save them.
Let me keep reading.
I ain't reading that shit no more.
I just want to see what
That's
this
a
got
bunch
to say.
of bullshit.
No, this shit is entertaining. Let me read this. Girls who are trans are told repeatedly they are not real girls, and boys who are trans are told they are not real boys. Non-binary people are told that their gender is not real and that they must be either boy or girls. None of these statements are true. Trans people are exactly who we say we are. Okay, you keep believing that bullshit. There is no one way for women bodies to be. That's true. You got fat women, you got skinny women, you got pretty women.
But
you got
old women, I don't care how butch you are. You still got them hips. You still got them hips. And when you walk, you still got them.
Yeah, let me keep reading. There is no one way for women bodies to be. No shit. Women, including women who are transgender, including transgender, intersex, or disabled, have a range of different physical characteristics. A person's sex is made up of multiple biological characteristics, and they may not all align as typically male or female in a given person, says Dr. Safer. This is Dr. Safer.
Dr. Safer, you done lost your damn mind. There's man and there's woman. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no spectrum.
Yeah, let me keep reading. Further, many people...
Like, you know what? There's a spectrum of black people.
What?
There's a spectrum of black people.
Oh, like skin tone and stuff?
Yeah, skin tones. We come from spectrum. You can be white with blue eyes. You can be black as an ace of spades. You know? We coming all.
But the black people with the white and the blue eyes, them ain't no real niggas.
No, those are niggas.
No.
They.
See, me, we did our
Look, we got greenish blue eyes.
Yeah,
we
but we
still
50-50.
niggas.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the pale dudes.
No, man. See,
I get in the sun, I get black as shit.
Yeah, you lay down with a white woman, that baby come out, you think that baby gonna be white? Nope, that baby's gonna be a nigga. If you lay down with a white woman, say she married, blonde hair, blue eyes, right?
You take an African.
And not a real African. Just take somebody just a quarter, like 50% black like me. That baby's gonna come out looking crazy as hell. That baby's going like, what the hell? What the hell is this?
No, baby's gonna come out because you already we kind of mixed up. I'm talking about you take an African.
Yeah,
you blonde hair, blue eyes. You take Dolly Parton. Get her a good African.
Give her
full blown.
Kunta Kinte.
None of these wannabe nigga shit we got going. Full blown, right? And let him impregnate her. That kid gonna come out. The doctor be taking the baby. Whoa, what the hell? You got a black ass kid come out of you. Sometimes they come out pale though.
No, the black is the dominant gene, man.
Hey, let me keep reading.
Hey, white people, you better protect your race because you got a bunch of niggas out there trying to impregnate your women. You better protect your race. Y'all gonna go and stink. And I know some of y'all think that, man, they taking our women.
Melanated deficiency. All right, come on. When a person does not identify with the sex they were assigned at birth.
Let's go.
See, that's not a sign. No. See how they make up their own words. They use their own verb. It's not a sign. They just look at, oh, okay. We already did the whole dick in the back jokes.
I know you want to be female, but we already did this when you was born. Told your mama that you was a boy. I'm a doctor. You're not. I know biology. You don't.
But now they're getting the doctors on board. You know, back in the day when smoking was killing people, emphysema and stuff like that, they actually got doctors. I remember seeing doctors come out and say, no, these cigarettes, the tobacco industry got doctors to say, no, this does not kill you. These lung conditions, these people, it has nothing to do with the cigarettes.
Yeah. Trans people belong on the same teams as other students.
Trans students need separate teams. Yes, they do need separate teams.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm done reading this. They need to do what the men and women did. Need your own teams.
Or just play on the sex that you...
No, they need their own teams because they want to feel it affirms them.
Does trans rights mean actually human rights? I think trans rights means more rights.
It means preferential rights.
Yeah, it means...
For somebody with...
preferential treatment, yeah. Because nobody cares if a man wants to be a woman and a woman wants to be a man. Nobody really cares. All we want y'all to do is, still remain sane and logical and reasonable. Mm-hmm. I mean, just because we call you her and she and those pronouns, that don't mean you can actually go in a women's restroom and compete against a female.
But see, that's where you see if they left the pronouns out, he, him, and all that stuff, and see, you keep giving them something.
Yeah,
it empowers them.
It all started with that gay marriage, man.
Yeah, you give somebody something. It empowers them. Like, yeah,
we got the marriage.
We got the marriage. Now what I need to make me feel better about myself. Yeah, I'm going to go read to kids. I'm going to be a drag queen.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell the kids it's okay to be like me. There's nothing wrong with being like me. This is normal here. Look at me. I'm normal. Looking crazy as hell.
A drag queen is a sex worker.
And the parents that take their kids to that, they ain't normal. They sick. They biased. They progressive. Damn show.
That article was insane.
Like comedy. It's like satire.
Man, I just feel like I'm just losing hope, man. You know?
The ACLU. They
just losing all hope.
They stood up for Rosa Parks on the bus. Got women to vote. Now, y'all ain't got shit to do. Look what y'all doing. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.